So you've got that nice new roof, or perhaps you have a roof and you're considering adding solar. Is it the right time to do so? Lord knows there has been some controversy within the industry lately. And so what do you need to know before you put solar onto your roof? Luckily, we've got you covered right here on Roofing Explained with our roofing expert, Mr. Mike Feazel. Mike, you know a lot about this. I know you've been passionate about this industry. I'm looking forward to having this conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Solar is becoming a bigger thing, especially in the roofing industry, not outside the roofing industry, because solar is separate from the roofing industry. It's its own industry.
If you just simply put in a Google search right now, and you put in solar companies near me or news and solar, you're probably going to see a number of solar companies that have gone out of business.
Yeah.
In the roofing industry, which I follow, and so do you, you've seen recently solar companies leaving the industry or just shutting their doors.
Yeah. A lot of bankruptcies.
A lot of bankruptcies. So is solar still a viable thing for the home? Is still a good thing for the home? What's going on with this right now?
So it 100% is a great thing for the home if the timing is done right.
Okay.
The problem is you're putting a solar system on top of a roof that's going to last maybe 20 years. It's a 25-year solar system, most of them. Let's call it even a 20-year solar system. So if you install a solar system at year 10, the roof is 10 years of age, and a new solar system, in 10 years, if you do get 10 years out of the roof, mind you, in Florida, they require to replace roofs. The insurance industry is trying to push to replace it at 15.
Correct.
So let's just assume, though, you make it to that 20-year mark on the roof and you have to replace it. You still have 10 years left on the solar system. It can be $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to detach, right? That's the solar company. Contractor comes in, rips off the roof, installs a new roof. Solar company comes back out, reinstalls the solar system, and now you're $6,000 or $7,000 for that. What happened to the 10 years of savings you just had?
Gone.
Right. Now, unfortunately, if you're installing a brand new solar system that will last for 25 years and you're putting on a roof that's going to go for 15, you better buy a premium roof system that you know is going to go for 25 years.
Yes.
Right? And so now you need to buy a premium roofing system, not a builder's grade roofing system.
Yeah, I've often thought that metal, in my opinion, and solar go so well together.
100%.
Correct me, but because I just don't know the terms here, Mike, but the clamps onto the metal, I think it works very well. I've even heard strengthening that roof. I've heard some roofers even say, but I just think that works really well on that standing seam.
Yeah.
Where that attaches one of those rack systems, that standing seam.
Well, you have a lifetime roof when it comes to metal.
Yeah.
And so when you put the solar system on, and it does attach well to the roof because it attaches to the clamps, it doesn't have to penetrate the system, right? Yeah. So it's non-penetrating, which is right. Anytime you penetrate a roof, that's what's great about a standing seam roof. There's zero penetrations other than through a plumbing boot, things of that nature. But the roof itself doesn't have a bunch of fasteners installed through it.
The amount of improvement in technology, Mike, in the next 6 months is going to be exponential in the roofing game for solar. And I might even suggest that somebody wait that time, unless you're just, I need to get solar right now, because it seems like you could very easily into 2025 get a new roofing system and new solar on your roof easily at the same time as more of these contractors become trained in doing so. Do you see that as a trend in the industry?
Definitely more contractors, roofing contractors, are becoming solar installers, again, through GAF, through Certainty.
Yeah.
So, yes, I think that opportunity is there. I think in most major metro markets, you probably can find a roofing contractor that's certified through GAF Energy.
Okay.
I would say probably the same for Certainty. If you can't, I would probably wait. At the end of the day, if you want a solar system and and maybe you already have a solar system and it's nearing the end of life and you like the company you worked with, I wouldn't install a new solar system until you're getting a new roof. Roof Maxx helps customers get more life out of a roof. So if you have solar, it's great to use Roof Maxx. But it's rare for somebody who's thinking about buying solar and that roof is 10 years old. And maybe we can come in and take that roof that's going to go to 15, maybe we can take it out to 20 or 25. You're still going to fall 5 years short and you're risking, right? So you're not going to get all the way to the end of the 25-year solar system. So still Roof Maxx doesn't even help.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've had like you said, but if you already have the solar system on the roof.
We do a ton of those.
That makes sense to me.
Yes, we do a ton of that.
See, I hadn't thought about that from the Roof Maxx side.
Yeah.
But if you already have your solar system, extending the life of that roof to avoid the cost of that replacement, that detach and retach of that system right now, could make huge. That could be huge for a homeowner right now.
Yeah, but it's a rare situation where you think you want solar and the roof is 8 or 10 years old, and like, oh, with Roof Maxx I can get enough life out of it. I don't think that makes sense for the average homeowner to install that solar system at that point in time. Even with Roof Maxx, you're better off to just wait until. So roofing and solar should have come together. It makes sense. The time makes sense, and it's now happening, and it's starting to happen at scale. So it's exciting to see. It's going to help I think it helps bring professionalism to the solar industry, because it's the only time a roof should be solar should be installed with when the roof is being replaced. It just makes sense. So kudos to GAF and Certainteed for leading the charge on that.
Well, I've got a question for you. Just as a homeowner, I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this, and someone's going to sit across from me and they're going to talk about, let's just say this, putting stuff into the grid. You're putting energy into the grid, and then you can take it out of the grid. And there's just this whole talk about how much you put in and how much you take out. I've always found it to be a little bit confusing for someone out there. And then I've often thought, well, how much credit do you get back from the energy company? Can they change that at any time? And then what you tell me with, hey, listen, if you have to go ahead and reattach this system, you could lose your money there because whatever gains that you made from not having to pay an energy bill.
Yep.
It seems like the Wild West at times to me right now out in solar.
It is.
And I'm curious, can you still make a good deal with it though, Mike? Or are homeowners just kind of, hey, if you want to do something good for the environment, do it, but financially it's going to be a wash? I'm curious where you stand on it.
If you do your homework, I think environmentally it can be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think financially it can be a good thing, but you really have to look at your state. You have to look at your situation. How long are you going to be in the home? All of these different factors. So I don't think there's a one size fits all. I mean, if you're in Ohio, you're not going to pull as much sun as you do down here in Florida.
Yes.
Or you do in Texas.
Yeah, of course.
It depends on your home and the direction of the home faces. Is your roof really cut up? If it is, you can't get as many solar panels on it versus if it's just a long, straight ranch roof with a lot of wide open southern exposure. You're going to pull a lot more sun. So there's a lot of different factors. What does energy cost in your market?
Absolutely. 3 things I'm going to take away from this, folks. I hope you maybe heard this right here. First thing I'm going to say, new roof, new solar. That's the time if you're going to do one of the attached systems right there.
Absolutely.
If you've got a new roof that has existing solar on it, we can go ahead and we can extend the life of that roof with Roof Maxx.
Yes.
If you've got an old roof and you don't have any solar on this thing, let's wait. Let's not go ahead and put the Roof Maxx on it and then put the solar on there.
Yeah.
So I think that there's 3 situations for a homeowner to consider when they're thinking about solar, the life of their roof, and what a Roof Maxx product can do for them.
Right. Yep.
So you heard it here first. Go back and watch this one if you're considering solar right here on Roofing Explained with no other than our roofing expert, Mr. Mike Feazel. We'll see you all on the next episode.